John Beltran back at Severance High School after the Severance girls defeated Fort Morgan tonight 70-21. This should be an interesting game on the boys' side because if you look at the records, Severance you'd think would win this game by 30 or 40 points. They're 11-1 in the league, 13-4 overall. The Mustangs only 2-10 in league play, 5-12 on the season. However, Fort Morgan has lost a lot of close games, especially lately. They fell to Mountain View 61-60 at home on Tuesday, and that was really a game that Fort Morgan had a legitimate shot to win. They had the lead late, and then Chase Redding missed a three at the buzzer, but certainly not his fault. There was a myriad of misses, including a free throw that would have tied the game. They also lost to Mountain View earlier, 48-40. They lost a close game to Roosevelt when they had the lead with less than 30 seconds to go. And the first time they played Severance on January 6th, they only lost 59-55. So a 4-point setback the first time they played Severance, and that was in Fort Morgan. I don't believe we'll have a second national anthem. I've seen that before for some reason. Yeah, you do have more fans, more patrons for the boys' game as opposed to the girls' game. Starting lineup for the Mustangs is brought to you by B&B Appliance. From refrigerators to vacuums and everything in between, they have exactly what you need and service it too. B&B Appliance. They run through the protocol in terms of sportsmanship and all of the other stuff. For the Mustangs, averaging 21 points a game, Wesley Carnes, a senior, along with Aiden Garver, Forrest Jordan, Rodrigo Alvarez, and senior Nathan Gherkin, second on the team in scoring at 10 points a game. There's going to be another national anthem on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Well, we gave you the starting lineup for the Mustangs. Now for Severance. Senior Parker Gazdick along with junior Ryan Awuniuk. Also in that starting lineup, Jaden Hoffman. Ty Adam, a senior, averaging just under 21 points a game. And senior Brady Varney. As the lights are completely turned off to introduce the starting lineup of the Silver Knights in their home whites. A little bit of a gray outline near the collar and the navy blue numerals. The Mustangs are in their road maroons. Fort Morgan has the ability to pull it off. I don't care if Severance is 13-4 and 11-1 in league play. They only lost by 4 the first time. Now, it's going to be a lot tougher. You are on the road. And this is a really electric environment in Severance. Mustangs have to come out strong and then sustain it. Mustang girls were up 10-3, couldn't sustain it, and lost by 49. So once again, Garver, Carnes, Gherkin, Alvarez, and Jordan for the Mustangs. Gazdick, Awuniuk, Jaden Hoffman, Ty Adam, and Brady Varney. I love these introductions for Severance. It's almost a little bit of a bibliography. But, you know, we'll get to the start of the game at some point. Yeah, I've never seen introductions like this. This is, it's special. I mean, it's something these students are really excited about. Yeah, Brady Varney, they call him the power in the paint. Well, I don't know if they call him that, but that's what they just said. Or that's an overused cliche. The opening tip tonight is brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Borrow locally from people you know. Equitable has been providing personal bankers to help you through all the steps. Stop by one of 10 locations across the plains or visit equitable-savings.com. Nathan Gherkin. More than likely against Brady Varney because he's the power in the paint. No. Might be the power in the paint, but he's not even jumping center. That's going to be Ty Adam instead, averaging just under 21 points a game. Tip is controlled. Boy, Adam can leap, no wonder. It's controlled by Adam and Varney. Here with the basketball is Parker Gazdick. Met there by Wesley Carnes at the top. Swings it left side to Adam. Now in the left corner, the three by Awuniak is perfect. He nailed the three-pointer, Ryan Awuniak. Wesley Carnes the other way. A little bit of a, looked like a 1-2-1 defense. In the corner, Garver dribbles by two and fouled. Foul was committed by Awuniak. We had a lot of fouls in the girls' game. Really sloppy at times. There were a combined, let's see, about 40 free throws. The inbounds pass to Alvarez. Alvarez with the left-handed dribble, guarded by Awuniak. Looking for a screen, dribbles to his right, and then do we have an offensive foul, or I don't know what was called there. There's no foul, but I didn't even see the ball go out of bounds. It's a turnover against Fort Morgan either way. But yeah, there was nothing signaled over there. I guess it was against Alvarez. Jump pass to the right wing. Here's Jaden Hoffman. Now to Varney. Varney leans, nearly tied up by Garber. Swings it back out to Gazdick. Here into the paint, and the shot is up and short. And the rebound is controlled by Forrest Jordan of Fort Morgan, off the miss from Hoffman. On the high right is Jordan. Gets it over to Rodrigo Alvarez all the way, scoops it up, and that's blocked by Varney. Right back into his face. Hoffman with the basketball. Here's Adam dribbling right baseline, putting it up and missing. Parker Gazdick, the rebound goes to Nathan Gherkin. Drove along the right baseline. On the left wing is Garver. Garver left-handed dribble. Spinning, turning. He's got to have to kick it back out. Doesn't a bounce on the high left to Alvarez. Guarded by Awuniak. Now to Gherkin, free throw line. Can't shoot there. Feeds it to Wesley Carnes. Right of the lane. Backs up from 15 and scores. Wesley Carnes with a jumper. Severance 3, Fort Morgan 2. 6:18 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Gazdick on the right side to Adam. Takes a long three. That's off to the left. Rodrigo Alvarez grabs the rebound for the Mustangs on the outlet to Carnes. Carnes on the outside left. Carnes with a right-handed dribble. Carnes backs up, and then he traveled? I didn't see that. What kind of call is that? Even Carnes said, I didn't move that foot. 2 turnovers against the Mustangs. Parker Gazdick met by Carnes at the head of the three-point circle. Now backing up is Gazdick, dribbling to his right. Swings it right side. That is Hoffman. At the top now for Varney. Left side to Awuniak. Picked up by Alvarez. At the top, Adam fakes the three. Steps, takes the three, and misses off the back of the rim. Wesley Carnes has the Fort Morgan rebound. Carnes on the high left behind the three-point line. Penetrates left baseline. Bounce pass inside to Gherkin. Puts it up and in off the glass. Carnes with the assist. Gherkin with the points. 5.5 to go first quarter. Fort Morgan 4, Severance 3. There's the handoff to Hoffman at the top. Back out to Varney. Timeout, Severance. That's an early timeout. 2 minutes and 38 seconds into the game. Again, I know that Fort Morgan doesn't have the record. But they remember that first meeting. And so does head coach Chad Sauls, who called that timeout. With the Mustangs up 4-3. The Mustangs, let's see, I'm going to check the RPI. They were 34th going into the game against Mountain View, which they lost by a point. And you take only 32 teams in a lot of these classifications, including 4A. Inbounds pass to Hoffman against Jordan. Dribbles to his left, hands it off to Varney. Varney backs up behind the free throw line. Over to Gazdick. Gazdick on the high right, looking down low at the top for Varney against Garver all the way, and he's fouled by Garver as he missed off the bottom of the backboard. Garver could not front Brady Varney. That'll be 2 free throws for the power in the paint. Garver commits Fort Morgan's first foul. And Brady Varney's a big guy. He is 6'5". See how good of a free throw shooter he is. He's pretty darn good. That got nothing but string for Brady Varney, and the game is tied at 4. Second free throw for Varney is up and in. Severance 5, Fort Morgan 4. 5:05 to go, opening quarter. Carnes pressured midcourt, jump pass to Jordan. Forrest Jordan still in the backcourt. Baseball pass to Carnes, crossing the timeline. Carnes between his legs, behind his back. It's a 2-3, now 2-2-1 being implemented. Here is Garver dribbling left baseline. Garver double team, has to kick it back out, and he's fouled from behind. Well, Severance on the boys' side, just like the girls, very aggressive defensively. Foul was committed by Brady Varney. That's his first. Carnes to throw it in near the corner on the right side. Offensive end. Over to Chase Redding, checks into the game. Now to Jordan. Jordan at the top. Swings at left corner. Carnes fakes the three, penetrates, leans. Reverse layup up and in! A little gypsy-do off the glass for Wesley Carnes. Fort Morgan 6, Severance 5. 4.5 remaining in the opening quarter. Gazdick on the high right against Carnes. Lobs it down low towards Adam. Knocked away by Gherkin. And it's taken away by Aiden Garver. Here is Carnes, and Carnes traveled. Carnes caught the ball, and he did dribble, but he did take a couple of steps. I think he was a little bit dumbfounded by that turnover. 3 turnovers for the Mustangs, 1 for the Silver Knights. Here is Blake Varney who checks in. Varney right to the lane. Varney puts it up right baseline off the bottom of the rim, puts it back up and in off the follow. Varney was not blocked out, and he scores. Severance up 7-6 midway through the opening quarter. Carnes in the backcourt to Jordan. Left-handed dribble, still in the backcourt. Crosses midcourt on the high left to Garver. Garver dribbles by 2. Pulls up from 7 and scores. Straight away, Aiden Garver, tremendous athlete with a jumper. Going back and forth. Fort Morgan 8, Severance 7. 3:45 to go first quarter. Brady Varney, left-handed dribble against Redding. Swings at left corner. Owuniak 3 is short. And the rebound is ripped down by Chase Redding of Fort Morgan. On the outlet to Garver. Garver on the high right. Garver, left-handed dribble into the paint. Turns, kicks it out. Redding, wide open 3 is off the right side of the rim. And the ball is tipped into the hands of Brady Varney. Varney with a right-handed dribble. Jump pass front court to Hoffman. Hoffman in the right corner. Wuniak lobs it down low for Adam. He banks and scores. Ty Adam has given Severance a 9-8 lead with 3:12 to go first quarter. We've had 6 lead changes already. Wesley Carnes with a basketball, left-handed dribble. A parking lot 3. Yes! Wesley Carnes from about 25 nails a 3. He's got 7 in the quarter, averaging 21 a game this season. Fort Morgan leads 11-9. 2:48 to go first quarter. Varney dribbles right into the lane and fouled. Fouled from behind by Chase Redding. Both teams have committed 2 fouls. And to throw it in is Blake Varney. In front of the Fort Morgan bench. Gets it into Gazdick. Chest pass, right wing to Varney against Garver. Looking down low, right at the free throw line. Varney lobs it down low for Adam. Defender in the air, and he's fouled by Gherkin as he misses. Ty Adam to shoot 2. Gherkin commits his first. I got to get a measurement here on Ty Adam. He looks like he's 6'6". See if it's listed on the roster. He looks a little bit taller than Varney. By the way, checking the RPI, the free throw is well short. Fort Morgan is at number 35 in the RPI. Got to be in the top 32 to make the playoffs. But I got to check this guy's height, if it's listed. Ty Adam is 6'8". Are you kidding me? He nails the second free throw. That's going to be tough for Gherkin all night. 3 points for Adam. Fort Morgan 11. Severance 10. 2.5 to go. Here is Carnes, left corner to Garver. Penetrates left baseline. He's cut off over there by Hoffman. Then he stepped on the end line. He did step on the end line. That's a good call. Turnover number 4 for the Mustangs. Blake Varney to throw it in. Severance looking for the lead. And John Flowers, a junior, will check in. Even Flowers has some height on him. Man, these guys are big. Hey, man, that Ty Adams doesn't look 6'8", but I guess he is. That's what it's listed. Gazdic on the high left to Hoffman. Dribbles by defender all the way. Lays it up and in off the glass. Jaden Hoffman. Zavala was burned on that play. Here's Carnes right of the lane. Backs up for a 3, and he sinks it. Carnes did it again. Thought he was going to penetrate. Instead, he backed up. He's got 10 points. Fort Morgan leads by 2, and a whistle and a foul. No shot. As Gazdic drove in the middle of the lane and was bodied up by Carnes, his first. The Mustangs have 4 in the first quarter. Severance with 2, 1:55 to go. Fort Morgan 14, Severance 12. Gazdic to throw it in. On the offensive end to the right of the basket. The lob into Adam, left of the free throw line. Back out here's Flowers. Now it's Blake Varney on the high left with a dribble against Rodrigo Alvarez in the left corner for Gazdic. At the top now for Hoffman. Picked up by Zavala. He backs up from 16 and hits the bottom of the net. Wesley Carnes comes away with that air ball miss. Carnes dribbling left of the lane. He's going to pull up now for a 3 and back up again. No, he won't do it this time. Feeds it out to Garver. Garver between his legs, left to the paint, lost the ball, picked up by Carnes, left baseline shot is good, and Wesley Carnes is on fire. That was a 15-footer left baseline. Carnes doesn't miss. He has 12 points in the first quarter, and Fort Morgan leads 16-12. 1:13 to go. In the lane, pulling up from 10 and missing badly as Flowers got nothing but the glass. The rebound to Rodrigo Alvarez. Alvarez to Redding. Redding into the lane, turns, kicks it out, left corner Alvarez. He'll take the 3, and it's off the back of the rim. Zavala goes high, but it's grabbed over there by John Flowers. Flowers in the outlet to Varney. 52 seconds to go in the first. 16-12, Fort Morgan. Lob into Adams, poked away by Redding, and stolen by Wesley Carnes. It's a 3-on-3. Carnes at the top. He's double teamed now. Carnes leans. He traveled. He took an extra 2 steps and scored. Yeah, that's a travel. Without a doubt. Yeah, had he just taken 1 step, that would have counted. Garver is out. Forrest Jordan is back in. It's Jordan, Zavala, Redding, Carnes, and Alvarez for Fort Morgan. Gazdic, Hoffman, Adam, Flowers, and Blake Varney for Severance. Gazdic on the outside left. Bounce pass over to Blake Varney. Dribbling left of the lane. Kicks it back out straight away to Hoffman. Hoffman against Jordan between his legs. Stripped away, but he gets it right back. In the left corner, long 3 for Varney is an air ball. Can Redding chase it down? And nope. It's out of bounds. In midair, Hoffman threw it off of Redding. And Redding was standing out of bounds. Let's see if I think they're going to give it to Fort Morgan or no. Nope, it's going to go back to Severance. 13.6 to go. There's the pass in straight away to Flowers. Lob down low. Adam, he puts it up and in, and he's fouled. You can't, he got his position's too good. Don't touch him. But Redding got him with a body. Yeah, if you're 6'8", and Gherkin's not in the game, you have no shot. 10.5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Free throw coming up for Ty Adam. He bends, he shoots, and around and good. It got every part of the rim. 8 seconds to go. Let's see if Carnes takes another 3 with 6, with 5. He's going to back up near midcourt now with 3, with 2. He'll take a right wing 3. Short. And that's the end of the first quarter. However, Wesley Carnes scored 12 of Fort Morgan's 16 points in the opening 8 minutes. It's Fort Morgan 16, Severance 15 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's hit the second quarter. I'm John Beltran from Severance High School. The Severance girls won tonight 70-21, even though Fort Morgan had a 10-3 lead early in that game. Mustang boys lead 16-15. Jordan, Carnes, Alvarez, Zavala, and Gherkin. For the Mustangs, they have the ball. It's Gazdic, Adam, Flowers, Varney, and I think first appearance in the game for Cannon Rank. Here is Carnes, hands it off to Rodrigo Alvarez. Jump pass inside to Gherkin off his left hand, and then Zavala tried to chase it down, went off his hand out of bounds. Mustangs had 5 turnovers, that is in the opening quarter, and now have 6, and Varney is out, and the other Varney is in. Brady's in for Blake. Got to be brothers, even though they don't. One is 6'5", the other looks like he's 5'10", 5'9". Gazdic with the basketball, swings it left side to Rank in the corner now for Adam. Guarded by Gherkin, lobs it down low for Varney against Zavala. Turns, dribbles, hooks, and misses. In and out. Rebound, putback is up and in. You got to block the guard out. They didn't block out Parker Gazdic, and Severance is back in the lead, 17-16. Alvarez behind his back, left to the lane. He's going to have to hand it off over to Zavala. Zavala underneath, reverse layup up, and he missed it. Left it short. The rebound to Brady Varney is second. Varney will dribble into the front court on his own. Swing it left side to Rank, and Rank traveled. He did shuffle those feet. He looks at the official like, I did? Yes, you did. Third turnover for the Silver Knights. The Mustangs have 6. And Alvarez to throw it in. 7:05 to go, second quarter. Severance 17, Fort Morgan 16. Wesley Carnes was on fire in the opening quarter. Swings it on the high left to Forrest Jordan. At the top now for Gherkin. Chest pass right side Zavala. Down low for Jordan, right baseline, and that ball was on the end line. Didn't quite catch it and couldn't control it. Severance comes the other way. Parker Gazdic calls out the play. Met by Carnes, lobs it left side for Adam, picked up by Gherkin. Near the top now to Varney. On the outside right to Gazdic, looking down low for one of the 2 big men. Now to Cannon Rank. Feeds it back over to Gazdic, dribbles right to the lane, leans, hooks, and scores off the glass. It's a 4-0 run. Actually, it's a 7-0 run. It was 16-12. Now 19-16. Carnes left to the lane all the way. His runner's up and short. Rebound to John Flowers. Flowers in the outlet to Cannon Rank. Rank left to the lane. Left corner for Adam. Down low for Varney. Varney kicks it left corner for Rank. Fakes the 3, steps to his right. 16-footer is short. And that's a foul from behind on John Flowers. He went over the back. That's 3 team fouls on Severance. The Mustangs have committed 5. Alvarez is out and Aiden Garver is in. 6 minutes to go, second quarter. Fort Morgan has not scored yet in the quarter, and it's 19-16. Why are they stopping the clock again? They made substitutions and the ball was inbounded. I'm not sure what happened there, but anyway, Fort Morgan's going to take it out again with no pressure being applied in the backcourt. Jordan gets it into Wesley Carnes. Carnes with a right-handed dribble. Behind his back, Carnes then got stripped badly by Gazdic, and he's getting too cute with the basketball. Carnes now to Gazdic all the way, lays it up, and he missed it back rim. Forrest Jordan with a strong rebound. Jordan to Zavala, 3-on-2. Gherkin bounce past Carnes, lays it up, and in! Carnes now with 14. And the lead is now 1 for Severance. Here's the 3 from Flowers, and that's no good. And there's a foul on Fort Morgan. Ty Adam had great position, grabbed the rebound. That'll be the 6th foul on the Mustangs. Nothing you can do there if you don't grab that rebound. Aiden Garver commits his 2nd. Now, Ty Adams should have at least 10 rebounds tonight. He's that big. Flowers is out, and Jaden Hoffman is in. 5.5 to go, second quarter. Gazdic looking to lob it in somewhere. Feeds it down low. Hoffman banks and scores to the right of the basket. Little reverse there. They're going to get a lot of layups tonight with that size. Severance 21, Fort Morgan 18. Left to the lane is Carnes. Back out to Garver. Garver near the free throw line. Now backs up behind the three-point line. Right side pass to Zavala. Zavala, and that's a defensive foul as it was Adam trying to fight through a pick, and Garver was thrown back. Adam with his first foul, team's 4th. Carnes to throw it in on the offensive end. Looking for the cutter inside Zavala. His shot is blocked by Adam. Uh-oh, here comes Hoffman the other way. Left-handed layup. He missed it. Gherkin picks up the ball right off the floor. It was resting there with his 2nd rebound. Mustangs catch a break. That could have been a 5-point lead. 4:53 remaining in the second. 21-18. Carnes in the lane, leans, he's cut off, feeds it left baseline. Zavala down low for Gherkin, defender in the air, banks and misses. Ball is tipped to Zavala, now to Garber. He'll take the wide open three, and he'll miss it off the back of the rim. And Varney goes high for the rebound for Severance. Here's Gazdic, 3-on-2. Bounce pass to Adam, right baseline, banks and scores over Garber. He's just too tall. He's too big. He's too strong. That's now 8 points for Ty Adam. 23-18. 4:19 to go before the break. Wesley Carnes sets up the Fort Morgan offense, utilizing a pick from Gherkin. In the left corner, the three from Garver. Yes! Oh, they're going to say his right foot was on the line. 23-20. Severance with the lead. Under 4 to go. Gazdic at the top for Varney. Down low for Adam, and he banks and scores. They're going to have to double team that guy. It's just too easy. And he looks like he's 6'8", and Gherkin's guarding him. Gherkin's not that short, but Adam is too tall. Carnes right of the lane all the way, throws up a runner around, no good. Rebound, Gherkin banks and scores, and he did it over Brady Varney. How about that? Nathan Gherkin says, take that. The other way, there's a foul on the floor. Gazdic was driving. That's going to be the 17th foul, 1-1 with 3:34 to go second quarter. And the foul was committed by Wesley Carnes, his second. That's dangerous for him. You don't want to get a third foul. Langford, Redding, and Rodrigo Alvarez back in. Zavala's out along with Jordan and Aiden Garver. Parker Gazdic has 4 points all in the quarter. Mustangs have not attempted a free throw in this game. This will be the 6th free throw by a Silver Knight. It's good. Severance 26, Fort Morgan 22. Free throw number 2. 9 is the magic number at Rudy's Tires. 9 locations across Northeast Colorado, Nebraska. Second free throw is missed. Langford with the rebound. There's the outlet to Carnes. Right wing 3, and he bricked it off the back of the rim. Rebound is controlled by Ty Adam to Gazdic, and he misses as he drove to the basket. And he's fouled. Mustangs got beat defensively, and now a technical foul. I think they call Gherkin with a personal and a technical. Second consecutive game a Mustang has been assessed a technical. So Gherkin now has 3 fouls. So now we have 4 free throws coming up. This could be a big, big spot in the game for Severance. They're up by 4. They could go up by 8. First, you get the 2 free throws off the foul. No, it's a 1-and-1. They're going to say he was not shooting, and the free throw is good. So he's going to get 4 free throws anyway. He'll get the second free throw on the back end of the 1-and-1, and then the 2 technicals. Fort Morgan's in trouble now. Second free throws are rounded good because Carnes has 2 and Gherkin has 3. Those are your 2 best players. Now you have the 2 technical free throws. This could be a 4-point play, and he drills that one. He's got 8 points all in the quarter. Fort Morgan has 6 1/4 as a team, and he did it again. Parker Gazdic nails him. Severance 30, Fort Morgan 22. Now you got to come up with something special if you're the Mustangs defensively. And Carnes can't hit those threes forever. Somebody else has got to pick up the slack offensively. Gherkin is out. It's Redding, Langford, Garver, Rodrigo Alvarez, and Wesley Carnes. Right of the lane with the basketball is Blake Varney. And then a traveling by Brady Varney. He didn't know, but he did. Sometimes these guys on both sides, they move their feet, don't realize it. Big possession for Fort Morgan. They've only got 6 points in the first 5 minutes of the second quarter, trailing 30-22. Wesley Carnes with a dribble near the timeline, now to Alvarez in the high right. Here's Aiden Garver at the top for Redding. Redding picked up by Varney, swings it left side. Alvarez dribbles left of the paint. Now he hooks it up, a wild miss. It's an air ball. Rebound to Langford. He goes up, and Charlie scores! It's set on the lip of the rim for Charlie Langford, and it went down. 30-24, 2:39 to go all the way. Hoffman hooks it up and misses. Rebound to Ty Adam. Didn't block him out. Dribbles into the left corner. He was trapped down low. Even with 6'8", he couldn't get rid of it. At the top now, here is Hoffman. Hoffman against Alvarez. Jump pass, right corner. Varney penetrates. Jump pass inside to Adam, and he puts it up, misses. He goes back up and scores. Man, Garver went to the floor, didn't get a call. I mean, if you're not going to call anything on Adam, then they're going to win this game with this guy scoring about 30 points. 32-24, 2:07 to go before the break. Severance in the lead over Fort Morgan. Here is Wesley Carnes, hands it off to Garver, gets a pick from Redding. Garver all the way, puts it up, and he missed it. And Redding goes for the rebound, and he was fouled on the floor. That should be the 15th foul. And Varney commits his second. Chase Redding outsized with a tough rebound there for the senior. And to throw it in is Wesley Carnes. Looking for the cutter. Swings it at the top for Garver. Dribbles by two. All the way leans. And he lost control of the basketball out of bounds. He was looking for a call. But that's good defense. Brady Varney was just standing there. Varney was simply standing there. And what do we have now? A whistle and a timeout called by Fort Morgan. 1:53 to go before the break. It's Severance 32. Fort Morgan 24. Timeout brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildingsbydesign.com. Mustangs and Northridge Grizzlies play on Saturday night at Stan Lampe Gymnasium at Fort Morgan High School, 5:30 and 7 o'clock. Right here on Morgan County's B106 as we bring you all the league games this season, including during state wrestling and even regionals, because all of the regional and state wrestling coverage will be on our sister station, 1010 KSIR, with Brush, Fort Morgan, Sterling, Akron, Marino, Wiggins, Lyman, Burlington, Sedgwick, Stratton. All those smaller schools wrestle at Ray High School. The Mustangs will be at Abraham Lincoln. Brush is at the Classical Academy in Colorado Springs, and Sterling is in Eaton. Severance comes the other way looking for a double-digit lead. Here's Varney, cross-court pass to Hoffman. Hoffman, jump pass, right wing, wide open. Owuniak three is in and out. Rebound to Adam, and he banks it in. Wow. How do you stop that guy? Adam now has 14 points in the game, 34-24. Bounce pass, free throw line to Redding, penetrates, jump pass, right corner. Carver fakes the three, pulls up from 12, and it's short. Rebound to Brady Varney, that's his fourth. On the outlet to Owuniak, he takes the right wing three and misses short. And a big, strong rebound for Charlie Langford, his third. Then Langford is fouled from behind by Jaden Hoffman at midcourt. Sixth team foul. Hoffman with his first personal. 72 seconds to go in the opening half. Fort Morgan trails by 10. It went back and forth in the first quarter. Fort Morgan led 16-15 after one. But a big offensive quarter for Severance in this second. Back near the top to Rodrigo Alvarez. 58 seconds to go. Alvarez hands it off to Carnes. Carnes, is he going to back up for a three? No, he can't do it. Hoffman right on top of him, hands it off to Alvarez. Alvarez left baseline, he's trapped over there. Now to Carnes. Carnes looked like he walked, no whistle. Back out to Alvarez on the right, towards the top. Bounce pass, Langford all the way. Has the shot blocked out of there on the right baseline by Ty Adam. Long pass to Owuniak, poked away by Carnes. Adam tried to save it in, and then it's re-saved there by Varney, and he banks and scores. From one Varney to the other, that's incredible play. 36-24, long three, Carnes, yes! Wesley Carnes from the parking lot. That might have been close to 30 feet away. Then we have a steal by Redding in the backcourt. He's got a shot blocked out of bounds by Varney. That was not a good decision by Redding. However, the Mustangs retain possession down 9, 36-27. Wesley Carnes has 17 points in the opening half. He'll throw it in. Final possession for either team, you would think. In the left corner for Redding, now to Langford. 7 seconds to go. Langford, jump pass, right corner, Carnes. He'll take the three, and he missed it. Rebound to Varney with 1 second to go. They're not going to get off the shot. That should not count. I think they might have counted that, but that should not have counted. That was after the buzzer. And we have played 16 minutes of basketball here in Severance with the score. Severance 36, Fort Morgan 27 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Well, to begin the second half, head coach TJ Schneider will send out Wesley Carnes, Nathan Gherkin, Rodrigo Alvarez, Aiden Garver, and Forrest Jordan. It'll be Ryan Awuniak along with Parker Gazdick, Ty Adam, Brady Varney, and Jaden Hoffman for Severance. They'll have the basketball up 36-27. There's the inbounds to Gazdick. Picked up by Carnes at the top, working off a screen from Varney, but Carnes picks him up again. Here's Awuniak, jump pass to Varney, into the paint. He turns, he shoots, and misses back rim. Rebound to Adam. Watch out, he hooks it up and in, and a foul. Can't stop that guy. Did it with the left hand. He's not only big and strong, but he's coordinated. Foul was committed by Forrest Jordan. Adam now with 16 points. Jordan with his first foul. And now this is for a 12-point lead for the Silver Knights. Ty Adam has 7 rebounds in the game, and now he's got 17 points. Severance 39, Fort Morgan 27. Wesley Carnes with 17 points in the opening half with a left-handed dribble against Gazdick. Behind the three-point line, chest pass at the top for Alvarez. At the free throw line, back to the basket to Gherkin, hands it off to Alvarez, swings it, right wing, Jordan 3, back rim no, but Jordan chases down the rebound. Now to Gherkin. Gherkin hooks and misses in and out. Oh man, that was halfway down. And the rebound is controlled by none other than Ty Adam. That's his 8th. Adam looking. He's going to hand it off to Gazdick. Gazdick, middle of the lane. He puts it up and he misses off to the right. The ball is batted out by Gherkin. And who did it go off of? It went off of Fort Morgan. I thought it was off Gherkin. Just a late decision by the officials. And to throw it into the corner will be Gazdick on the offensive end. A minute into the third quarter. Gazdick lobs it at the top for Hoffman. Right side to Brady Varney against Garver. Dribbles into the paint. Jump pass. Right baseline shot. Hoffman from 10. No good. Rebound. Varney banks. Too strong. The rebound to Awuniak. Shot blocked by Garver, but a foul. Oh, and he's going to get a technical, but I don't blame him. Yeah, Garver's got to keep his cool, but that's a terrible call. That is an awful call. That is, yeah, the Fort Morgan fans are not happy about it. You cannot call that foul on Garver. That was a clean block. Yeah, that is a horrendously bad call. So Garver now has 3 fouls, assessed the technical. So 2 free throws here for Awuniak, and then the 2 technicals. Second time that's happened in the game. The free throw is up and off the back of the rim, and it bounces around. No good. Second free throw upcoming. I think Zavala's going to come in for Aiden. That's up and in. I don't know what he said, but when I said I don't blame him complaining. But he must have said something to garner the technical. 40-27 now at the line is Gazdick, and this guy's money from the line. He nails that one. This game's about to get out of control. 41-27. Second free throw, yes. And the first 6 points of the quarter have been scored by Severance. They lead by 15. At midcourt, Awuniak to throw it in. Zavala's now in for Garver. The Mustangs have 2 technicals in this game, and that's resulted in 7 points for the opposition. But again, that was a brutal call. Here is Gazdick. Gazdick at the head of the three-point circle. Right side of Awuniak. Long 3, yes. On the right wing for Awuniak. It's a 9-0 run to begin the third. Severance leads 45-27. Carnes between his legs, dribbles, backs up, leans, shoots, scores. 15-footer, Wesley Carnes, now with 19, 45-29. Awoniak to his left, back out to Varney. Cross-court pass taken by Gazdic. Pulls up from 15, misses. The rebound to Ty Adam. He does it again. Now he dribbles outside the three-point line. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman, right wing Awoniak. Another three, and he did it again. This guy's a machine from three. That's his third triple of the game. The lead is 19, 48-29. Carnes left of the lane. He's trapped over there. Feeds Alvarez, dribbles all the way, and he's fouled on the floor. No shot. Foul committed by Awoniak. Carnes to throw it in. Now we're seeing why Severance is 13-4 this season. Carnes lobs it in high left for Jordan. Jordan dribbles towards the top. Bounce pass to Carnes. Carnes is double teamed to the right wing. Now one defender backs off. Carnes puts up a shot and misses, but he was fouled on the floor. Before that, fouled. That's Awoniak again. That's his third. Carnes to throw it in. 3-team fouls on Fort Morgan, 2. The inside pass to Gherkin. He banks and scores. And he did it over Ty Adam. Timeout Mustangs. TJ Schneider called that timeout after a made basket. He wants to make sure that he slows this express down by the Silver Knights. It's 48-31. Mustangs being outscored 12-4 in the quarter already. They had a 20-point second quarter after 15 in the opening quarter. Tough to hold down this Severance offense. And Coach Schneider trying to devise something to get his team back in the game. I mean, we knew this was not going to be the same game they played in Fort Morgan. You get this team on your home court, and they won 13 games. You expect Severance to play as well as they have. Fort Morgan came out firing, but there's only so much Carnes can do. He had 12 points in the first quarter, 5 in the second, has scored 2 in the early portion of the third. And Brady Varney to throw it in. Just over 5.5 to go, third quarter. Backcourt pressure being applied. Pass to Awoniak. Now to Gazdic, and he's fouled by, is that Zavala? He fouled him 70 feet away from the basket. No, I think it was Redding. That's his third. Yeah, you don't want fouls like that. I mean, they already took enough free throws in the first half with 11. The Mustangs had 0. Gazdic in the backcourt, front court pass is taken by Hoffman. Bounce pass inside, and Adam slams it home. And a technical foul on Ty Adam for hanging on the rim. He's got the 2 points, but he hung on the rim. 2 free throws, I would think, for Wesley Carnes. Adam now with 19 in the game. Yep, he knew he did it. So Carnes will shoot 2. Carnes averaging 21 a game this season. He could reach that total right now. Free throw is up, and that's perfect. Wesley Carnes, he's got to make the all-conference team. I don't care if Fort Morgan has a losing record. It's too good of a score. Second free throw, yes. Severance 50, Fort Morgan 33. Carnes has 21 of the 33 points. He's outscoring the rest of his teammates by himself. Midcourt, Carnes to throw it in. Pass at midcourt to Redding. Carnes had 24 the other night in the 61-60 loss to Mountain View. Long three for Carnes, and he missed it. Front rim, the ball is loose near midcourt, and it's chased down by Chase Redding. No pun intended. Redding dribbling right baseline, spinning against Hoffman, fading, shooting, and missing back rim. Forced Jordan to win for the rebound, picked up by Gherkin. Gherkin leans, banks, and misses. Put back is up and in by Carnes. Oh, man. Carnes off the glass. Carnes has got 23 in the game. Trap in the backcourt. Varney, front court pass to Awoniak, right wing 3, and he sunk it again. That guy's making threes like he's right next to the basket. He's made his last 3. Carnes the other way. Leans, shoots, throws up an air ball on the runner. Ty Adam with his 10th rebound, 53-35, 4.5 to go in the third. Adam hands it off to Hoffman. Hoffman then is tied up. That's a tie-up. Nice defense by Carnes. Boy, that's great defense by the senior. And Jordan to trigger it in. I mean, I could say Fort Morgan is playing a bad game down by 18, but they're just playing a superior team. They got all this height and depth. But Wesley Carnes does need help offensively. He's got a lot of points in this game. On the right side, Zavala. Zavala behind the three-point line. Backs up, dribbles to his left at the free throw line, looking down low. Cross court to Gherkin, left of the lane, all the way, scoops it up, around it, good. Nice move in the lane. A little finger roll by Nathan Gherkin, who's got 8 points. The other way, Gazdic lobs for Adam. He goes up, scores, and a foul off the glass. And the foul was committed by Nathan Gherkin. That's going to be his 4th. Ty Adam now with 21. John Flowers will check in. Awoniak, thank goodness that guy's out. Awoniak can't weigh more than 100 pounds. But man, can he shoot. Can he shoot. Got a lot of hair. I think the hair might get him at 100. He's a heck of an athlete. Langford now in, as Gherkin does have the 4 fouls. 55-37 in favor of Severance. Ty Adam shoots and connects. 56-37, under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Severance with their biggest lead. Carnes the other way, lays it up, and in, and a foul! Middle of the lane, Hoffman got him, and Hoffman's complaining, but he's not drawing the technical. A little finger roll, middle of the lane, and Wesley Carnes playing out of his mind right now. 25 in the game, 8 in the quarter. He had 12 points in the first quarter. Free throw for Wesley Carnes is in the air, and that one is perfect. Severance 56, Fort Morgan 40. Carnes' season high is 32. There's the lob off the hand of Hoffman, and Redding had it. And the whistle, well, it's a turnover against Severance. I know Redding caught it, but Hoffman had his hand on the basketball as well. He was standing out of bounds, so they give Fort Morgan the basketball in the backcourt. The Mustangs have not committed a turnover in this quarter. They're down 56-40, 3:40 to go in the third. Carnes between his legs, jump pass. Left corner 3, Langford is around it, no good. Oh man, that was halfway down. John Flowers with a rebound, nearly a steal by Zavala, but it's taken by Gazdic. Down low and a dunk! Another dunk! That one by Jaden Hoffman. And the lead is 18 for Severance. He got loose. 58-40. Langford to throw it in. That was a 5-point turnaround. Charlie had a wide open look and nearly made it. Here's Carnes, picked up by Hoffman. And now trapped by Ty Adam. Bounce pass to Langford. In the corner, Zavala penetrates. Bounce pass inside. Jordan banks and scores. He was wide open. Nice job. Nice passing by the Mustangs. Forrest Jordan on the board for the first time in the game. 3:05 to go third quarter. 58-42 Severance. Gazdic right of the lane. In the lane. Lays it up and he missed it. And a blocking foul on Chase Redding. Two free throws for Parker Gazdic. Redding commits his 4th. This guy, Gazdic, is a machine from the line, and he makes another one. Parker Gazdic has taken 9 free throws. He's made 8. Anthony Mendez makes an appearance for Fort Morgan. Second free throws coming up for Parker Gazdic, and he's 9 out of 10. He sinks that one. He's got 13 in the game. It's Severance 60, Fort Morgan 42. You got to start the clock, finally. Are we doing that again? Here's Carnes behind the three-point line on the right side. Kicks it back out on the bounce to Mendez. Mendez dribbling to his left. Foul by Adam. That'll be the 15th foul. Adam with his second. There are going to be a lot of free throws in the fourth quarter because Mustangs have 6 fouls and Severance has committed 5. So we should see a player or two maybe foul out. We'll see. Carnes in the right wing. Now he's double teamed because he's scoring so many points. Carnes back out to Langford with a left-handed dribble. Now to Jordan. Jordan on the high left to Langford straight away. Crossover dribble. Pulls up left wing 3. Yes! Charlie Langford from downtown. He's got 5 points. 60-45. Straight away 3 by Varney. Back rim and it hit a wire. Hit that wire, so that stops play. Fort Morgan basketball. It's part of the partition there. And now Alvarez back in for Forrest Jordan. The Mustangs they're hanging around. Down by 15 with 2:12 to go in the third. 60-45 Severance. Carnes getting a pick, dribbles left of the lane, jump pass inside through the hands of Mendez. Chased down by Zavala. Right corner for Carnes, fakes the 3, dribbles, and then he is fouled on the floor, 16 foul. And that foul committed by Parker Gazdick is first. With just over 2 minutes remaining, third quarter. Severance 60, Fort Morgan 45. Carnes to throw it in, left to the basket. Left corner for Alvarez. Alvarez with a right-handed dribble, left to the lane, bounce pass to Mendez in the lane. Left wing Zavala penetrates, pulls up from 15 and misses short. Ball is tipped around into the hands of John Flowers. Flowers trapped to the backcourt. Front court pass taken by Awuniak. You don't want that guy to shoot. Here is Gazdick, leans, banks, and scores to the left of the basket. On the drive by Parker Gazdick, he's got 15. A minute 39 to go in the third. It's 62-45. Langford fakes the 3, dribbles, leans, shoots, and misses badly. Rebound to Varney. Long pass to Gazdick, and the ball's headed out of bounds, saves it in. But he saves it to Langford. Severance commits the turnover, then a steal, and Gazdick banks it in. Oh, the Mustangs lost control in the backcourt. Timeout, Fort Morgan. 1 minute, 22 seconds remaining in the third. 64-45, 30-second timeout. Wesley Carnes is really being neutralized now every time he gets the ball. He has 26 points in the game, 9 in the quarter. Christopher Schneider out there speaking with one of the officials. Something looked like he was pointing to the scoreboard, helping out his older brother and head coach T.J. Schneider. Let's reset the lineups. It's Gazdick along with Blake Varney, Brady Varney, Ryan Awuniak, who's a 3-point assassin, and John Flowers. For Fort Morgan, Rodrigo Alvarez, Charlie Langford, Anthony Mendez. We have Zavala and Wesley Carnes, who's got the ball at midcourt with a minute 17 to go. Looking over towards the Fort Morgan bench, guarded by Gazdick. Near the timeline to Alvarez off the chest pass. Alvarez dribbles to his left, picks up the dribble, looking and nearly tied up, but he gets it over to Carnes. Carnes getting a pick from Alvarez. Dribbling left baseline, penetrating, reverse layup is up, but he left it short. And the rebound to Varney. There's the outlet to Gazdick against Alvarez. He leans, he banks, and he misses. Put back. Nope, Flowers couldn't put it back. He's fouled by Langford. On the putback. Charlie commits his second, and John Flowers to the line. Flowers has not scored tonight. The free throw is up, and that is in and out. That's an ugly-looking free throw. It's a weird release there by Flowers. Let's see if this one looks any better. Second free throw. Yeah, he left it short. Rebound to Varney. Varney hooks and scores. He's just too big and strong for Brady Varney. And a steal, and then Gazdick scores. Oh, my gosh, the Mustangs got to take care of the ball. I put my head down, and they threw it away. Now they're down by 23. Carnes, 35 seconds to go. Over to Alvarez, long right wing 3. It's nothing but the glass. Ball headed out of bounds, and it stays with Fort Morgan. The ball went off of Varney. Well, 2 steals in the backcourt, and Gazdick has capitalized. Gazdic has 10 in the quarter, 19 points in the game. Inbounds pass to Zavala. This is now an 8-0 run for Severance. Zavala to Carnes, 3 in the corner, and it misses off the back of the rim. Tip to Zavala, puts it up and in. Zavala off the glass. And then a steal by Carnes, and Carnes scores. Oh, wow. So the Mustangs make Severance pay for getting sloppy. Now it's 68-49, 5 seconds to go. At half court, Varney with 3. Now Gazdic with 1, pulls up from 15 and scores. Parker Gazdic caps off a 12-point quarter with a jumper. He's got 21 in the game. 24 minutes of basketball been played. It's Severance 70, Fort Morgan 49 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. It'll be Severance basketball to begin the fourth quarter. 70-49 Severance. Gazdic jump pass in the left wing to Adam. Adam dribbles into the paint against Gherkin, lays it up and in with a left hand to the right of the basket. You don't see that often, but Adam is that good. He now has 23 points in the game. Parker Gazdic had 12 of his 21 points in the third. Wesley Carnes 11 of his 28 in the third for Fort Morgan. And then Reading hooks and misses. The rebound to John Flowers is fifth on the outlet to Awuniak. Out there with Blake Varney, Ty Adam, and Gazdic in the right corner takes a 3 and he misses. Rebound to Adam. He puts it up and in off the glass. Adam now working on a big-time double-double. 25 points and 11 rebounds, 74-49. 1 minute into the fourth. Alvarez on the right wing to Langford. Langford dribbles to his left, backs up, swings it right side now to Reading. Reading straight away in the left corner for Alvarez. Alvarez inside to Gherkin. Gherkin, defender in the air, puts it up and in. Nice shot by Gherkin, a blindsided shot from a couple of feet away. Nathan Gherkin now with 10. 74-51 Severance, 6:39 to go in the game. Here is Blake Varney at the head of the three-point circle. Left side to Gazdic, down low for Adam, poked out of bounds by Gherkin. Severance retains possession with 6.5 to go. Blake Varney's back in along with Jaden Hoffman. John Flowers will check out, and so will Ryan Awuniak, who's been a heck of a three-point shooter in this game with 4 of those. There's the lob into Adams behind the three-point line. Now to Varney straight away. 16-footer is around and no good. Rebound to Gazdic. Fade shoots off the bottom of the rim. And Charlie Langford has the basketball for Fort Morgan. Langford on the right side behind the three-point line. Back out Carnes. Another 3 is up and in! Carnes is not making threes right behind the line. Those are anywhere from 22 to 25 footers. And Wesley Carnes now has 31, one shy of his season high. 74-54, 6 minutes to go in the game. There's the handoff to Gazdic on the right side against Wesley Carnes. Dribbling to his left at the top now for Varney. Varney with a left-handed dribble, hands it off in the lane to the other Varney, and he puts it up and in. That's Blake Varney as Wesley Carnes went to the floor. Blake Varney now with 4, 76-54 with 5:42 to go. Carnes with a runner from 10 off the back of the rim, and good. He put up a runner that sat on the rim. It took a high bounce and it went down. Carnes now with a season high 33 and a traveling violation by Hoffman. That is turnover number 9 for Severance. The Mustangs have 10. Full timeout for Fort Morgan. Wesley Carnes has put on a clinic offensively. Unfortunately, the second leading scorer for Fort Morgan, Nathan Gherkin, has 10. Matching his season average. And even with the game that Carnes is playing tonight, they are down 76-56. Well, I guess the only thing to look for now is whether Wesley can put up 40 points. You got a lot of time in this game, not necessarily to come back, but score 7 more points and hit the 40-point mark. 76-56. The Mustangs have the basketball. Who's going to throw it in? You got to go back, guys. It'll be Jordan and Carnes in the backcourt to throw it in. Jordan gets it into Wesley Carnes. They're not breaking him down at all. Carnes is doing his thing. Carnes in the high right with a basketball against Gazdic in the right corner for Redding. Redding swings it near the top now to Langford. Langford then dribbled the ball off his foot out of bounds. Only the third turnover of the half for Fort Morgan. Here is Brady Varney. Jump pass is poked away, and Jordan tries to save it in, and he cannot as Gherkin goes flying over the Severance bench out of bounds. And it will be Severance basketball. Gazdic throws it in three-quarters court, still with 5:10 to go. And there's no doubt Carnes can score near 40. Here's Gazdic, dribbles by Carnes at the free throw line to Varney. Varney back out to Hoffman. Hoffman swings it, free throw line now for Varney. Dribbles to his right against Redding, and he banks it in. Man, what a strong move there by Brady Varney. He's got 8. Now Carnes with another 3, and he misses that time. And Langford pokes it out of bounds from behind. It's 78-56, 4:45 to go in the game. And 33 points, but trailing by 22 for Wesley Carnes. Backcourt pass is taken by Cannon Rank, who hasn't played since the second quarter. Rank into the front court. Left side for Adams, penetrates left baseline. Reverse layup is up and good. Ty Adam was 6 in the quarter. Nearly a steal in the backcourt. Redding with a basketball. 80-56, 4:25 to go. And Redding is fouled on the floor. So that's going to be a 1-and-1. As he was driving to the rack. And fouled by Cannon Rank. Again, you got to wonder, why are you fouling up 24? Chase Redding has not scored tonight. Redding with a free throw. That is up, and that's very short, and the ball is tipped around. Rebounded in the corner by Jaden Hoffman. Hoffman dribbles out of traffic, dribbles by 2. It's a 3-on-2 all the way. Had the ball stripped beautifully. Oh, but it's picked up by Varney. He misses. Varney gets it back. Varney goes up and scores off the glass. Yeah, these guys are just too strong. Here's Carnes the other way. Carnes dribbling left corner. Now he's double teamed. Jump pass to Redding. Now to Langford. He'll take the straightaway 3. No good. Rebound to Varney. And then Varney had it stripped by Redding. Nope, out of bounds. Fort Morgan still playing hard. Now checking in is Ethan Hawkins for Severance. His first appearance. And Blake Varney will check back in. 82-56. Severance leads, 3:49 to go. Man, you don't want this team to get to 90. And there's the lob off the bottom of the backboard, picked up by Redding, and Redding hooks, and it's blocked. And we have a foul. Oh, man, the Mustangs commit the foul in the backcourt. 1-and-1, 18 foul. Redding has fouled out. Redding has fouled out and did not score tonight. And Anthony Mendez is into the game. Well, Fort Morgan can't get too aggressive. If not, this team's going to come close to 100. Because we're not going to get to a running clock here. It's only a 26-point lead. 1-and-1 for Jaden Hoffman, and the free throw is back rimmed, no. And the rebound to Wesley Carnes. Let's see if he can score in this possession. Carnes left of the lane, leans, and he's fouled as he misses. Carnes flat on his back, getting up with the assistance of Jordan. Carnes to shoot 2. The foul was on Hoffman himself. His second. Wesley Carnes going for 35 points if he can make both, but that one is nowhere close. Off to the right for Carnes. He's got to be tired. This guy's expended a lot. The senior bends, shoots, and connects. 34 for Carnes, 82-57. 3.5 to go in the game. Blake Varney, chest pass to Rank. Rank hands it off to Hoffman. Hoffman against Jordan, between his legs, right of the lane. Kicks it right side, long three, Varney. Off the back of the rim, Nathan Gherkin grabs the Mustang rebound. Gherkin on the outlet to Carnes. Can't take the three, behind the back. Bounce pass is loose, and Gherkin tries to save it, and it's taken by Carnes, and we have a whistle and a foul on Gherkin. Loose ball foul, and Gherkin is fouled out with 10 points. Two Mustangs have fouled out, and I think that's going to be it for Carnes. He's going to finish with 34 tonight. He's out of the game with 3:10 to go. Joseph Layden. Oh, what a game by Wesley. Also into the game, Lamontre Sellers. Free throw by Flowers. And again, this guy does not look good at the line, but he gets his own miss. So I guess they reset. And then the ball is tipped around by Sellers, and that's still loose. And we've got a foul, another loose ball foul, but this is on Severance. And that's going to be on Flowers. All we're doing is extending this game. We are straight up at 9 o'clock. This is Morgan County's B106 KPRB, Brush Fort Morgan. And now the 19th foul as Sellers will shoot the 1-and-1. 82-57. Free throw, yes. We've got 3 minutes to go in the game. Mustangs had a 1-point lead. Both Mustang teams led after one quarter tonight. The girls led 10-5 and lost as the second free throw is no good. Rebound to Flowers. Mustang girls lost 70-21. Here is Cannon Rank, 2:53 to go. Right of the lane, kicks it right side, long three, good. And that is made by Don Pepin, who just checked in. Now we're going to have more substitutions. Maya Hoffman and Brett Varney, another Varney. 85-58. So the benches have cleared for both teams. 2:45 to go in the game. Here's Lamontre Sellers, the point guard. Guarded by Pepin, swings it right side to Mendez. Mendez dribbling to his left, picks up the dribble. Hands it off to Zavala. Zavala wants to shoot, cannot. Now to Langford, fakes, leans, shoots, and scores. Charlie Langford just inside the three-point line. He's got 7 points tonight. 85-60, Severance. Down low in the lane, hooking and missing badly. Off to the left, Zavala grabs the rebound. That was a miss by Brett Varney. Zavala now with 2:09 to go in the contest. Severance 85, Fort Morgan 60. Zavala behind his back, dribbling to his left. Zavala jump pass is thrown off the right hand. Varney out of bounds, intended for a cutter, I think, in Mendez, but luckily it was touched by a Silver Knight. Sellers to throw it in. We'll have a short post game so we can get back home. On the high right is Langford, dribbling to his left in the left corner pass. He lobs it to Sellers, penetrates, throws up a floater around, no good. Rebound to Joseph Layden. Layden is trapped underneath, and then he's going to be tied up. Possession arrow, though, stays with the Mustangs. Still with 1:51 remaining in the game. Sellers calls out the play, lobs it in the left corner for Zavala, kicks it back out to Langford. Langford penetrates, baseball pass is going to be tipped away and intercepted by Don Pepin. The Mustangs with 12 turnovers. Here's a 15-footer by Pepin. That's short, and the ball is loose, and then we got a whistle and a foul. That's going to be a foul on Ethan Hawkins. Double bonus here. I think Langford's going to go to the line. It will be Charlie Langford. He has played really well tonight. Charlie's had a couple of occasions in previous games where he's been a little bit out of control, but tonight he's played within himself. Free throw is up, and that is off the back of the rim. Back into the game is Blake Varney. He's in for Cannon Rank. And free throw number 2 is coming up for Charlie Langford. 97 seconds to go. Severance 85. Fort Morgan 60. Second free throw is up, and he missed that one off the back of the rim. Ball tipped into the hands of Varney. Varney with the left-handed dribble, met at midcourt by Layden, dribbles by Layden, and then nearly stripped by Sellers. He gets it right back. Varney to his right against Sellers. No fouls here. Oh, there is the foul. Come on, guys. No need for that. 1:24 to go. Sellers with his first. A little bit of a touchy call, by the way. I don't think Lamontre was that physical with him. Nonetheless, Varney to the line for the double bonus. And that one is up and perfect. 86-60. Second free throw is in the air. Yes. 1:19 to go. 87-60 Severance. Lamontre Sellers behind the three-point line. Back out here to Mendez. Hands it off to Zavala. Zavala right of the lane all the way. Banks misses and a foul. You're killing me with these fouls. Varney with a foul. The game is over, guys. Why is Severance fouling? Why is anybody fouling? Zavala to shoot two. Free throw is up and in. Yeah, if there's another foul committed in this game, I'm going to ask for a razor because I'm going to grow a beard by the time this game's over. 87-61. Free throw is up, and that one is good as well for Zavala. 87-62, 1:05 to go. Ethan Hawkins into the front court against Langford on the high right. Both teams in the double bonus. Hawkins jump pass straight up there by Hoffman. He'll take the three, and it's an air ball out of bounds. Sellers the other way. We had no foul on that exchange. Here's Zavala for Fort Morgan. Dribbling to his right. Hands it off to Sellers at the top of the three-point circle. Trying to cross over on the defender. 39 seconds to go. Maintains the dribble. Jump pass to Zavala. Zavala lost control of the basketball, and it's taken away by Pepin. Long pass into Hoffman. Hoffman looked like he was contacted. No whistle. Wanted the foul. Good. Don't call that, referee. Good job out of you. The rebound to Mendez. Mendez right baseline. Bump, shoots. He misses, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. It's off of Zavala. Yeah, don't call these things unless the guy is mugged, because there was contact on both ends and no whistle. 18.5 seconds to go. It's got to be obvious now. And Blake Varney should be dribbling out the clock as he crosses midcourt. And the Severance Silver Knights will win this game tonight over the Fort Morgan Mustangs. 87-62 as they put up 51 points in the second half. It's a 1-minute break as Severance picks up their 14th victory of the year on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Mustang postgame show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Make sure the nutrients you have purchased for your field are getting to your crops. Get a full plan of seed, food, and water. Advanced Agri Solutions. Call Dusty or Roxy, 970-571-2024. Severance sweeps the season series. The girls win tonight 70-21, and the boys win 87-62. Mustangs did lead 16-15 after one, but Severance took control. The visiting Mustangs got 34 points from Wesley Carnes, 10 from Nathan Gherkin, 7 from Charlie Langford, 4 apiece from Aiden Garver and Isaias Zavala. Forrest Jordan with 2 and Lamontre Sellers with 1. 3 players in double figures for Severance, 28 from Ty Adam, 21 for Parker Gazdick, 12 of those in the third. Ryan Awuniak scored 13 points in the game, 6 apiece for Blake Varney, Jaden Hoffman, and Brady Varney. And it was 3 points for Don Pepin, 13 turnovers for Fort Morgan, Severance with 10. Mustangs were out-rebounded 33-23. Adam had 11 for Severance, and Nathan Gherkin had 5 for Fort Morgan. Gherkin fouled out, as did Chase Redding. From the free throw line, Severance was 18 of 24, 75%. The Mustangs barely over 50%, 7 of 12. With a victory, Severance is 12-1 in Longs Peak League play, 14-4 overall. The Mustangs fall to 2-11 and 5-13. Mustangs back in action at home on Saturday night, 5:30 for the first game. We'll have both games on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. I'm John Beltran. The final scores once again tonight from Severance High School. The Severance girls defeat Fort Morgan 70-21, and the Severance boys win 87-62 right here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.